I wouldn't doubt that large groups of people are going into the caves, making all kinds of ruckus and getting each other killed, or trying to, with noise and maybe throwing rocks at the ceiling or something. Those bad apples. But I mean, the strategy here is at the entrance say that the caves are you're ordered not to enter them by the police chief, and just don't make it known about this trail to get around to the back. I don't know if many people think about it. There's no signs. That's on purpose. The volunteer groups could have put up a sign saying, "Oh, caves are in the back." They might have used to have those signs, but took them down because they connect. All right, returning to the city. If I'm being recorded, I don't think it's the camera's coming from this house. They got a sign for this structure. There's a car here. A truck. What are they doing? The Alton military prison. Oh yeah, Lovejoy. He got killed for printing controversial stuff. Killed in 1837. Oh no. But they competed against St. Louis until there was a early panic of 1837. Deaths average 6 to 10 a day. Jeez. So this started out as a printing press or a warehouse, and then it started out as a prison in 1830, and then a warehouse afterward. All right, so this used to kill a lot of prisoners apparently from the Mississippi River floods. But a lady came by inspecting it and complaining and got something done. Then like 30 years later, during the Civil War, the uncivil war, they brought it back up to make as another prison. Some of these military prisoners who died here in the prison were buried two to a casket. Sometimes two to a casket. So this old man in 1935 selected a stone to serve as his grave marker. This used to be a massive coliseum of a prison. Those are the holes each individual person was put in. And they destroyed it and just left this. But if it looked like this, that's a picture. It later looked like this, or because it said that this is also on the site too. Maybe they're two separate buildings. Assassination near here, more along the river. This Lovejoy guy died at age 35. That's young, and they reported on it. Alright, I thought I was going to have difficulty getting on. I saw a padlock on the bars. Oh, what's this? Pension ID.
Yeah, if you've got a library card, you can use a library card to get on it.
No, I don't have a library card.
Okay, if you've got an ID, I can make you a guest pass.
What do you need the ID for?
We have to make the guest pass that way. It tells who that.
What if I don't have one?
Oh, I can't make it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I can't make one without
So, what kind of IDs? Like only picture IDs?
just a photo ID.
Okay, so somebody just doesn't get an ID, like under 18, you know, or I don't know, maybe under 16. Or do you even let people in the library under 16?
With a parent, then we could use the parent.
Oh, and then over 16, it's without a parent?
Their school ID, usually.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the ones we've made.
Oh, school ID. Okay. All right, and that's in your policy, I'm sure.
Yes.
Is your director here? Or is it called a manager?
No, our manager of this department is not here. And our
Oh, okay. Where are they? Are they just kind of taking the day off?
She's not here today.
She's okay. Day off. All right. And today's Friday, so sometimes I'll take a weekday off, and definitely not on. They probably don't. They're not here on the weekends. I'm sure, right?
No, we don't have management here on the weekends.
Okay. So sometimes I'll take a weekday off, and then guaranteed they're not going to be here on a weekend. So
yeah,
could be
sometimes we do if we have like
maybe a 4-day a week. They work a 4-day a week schedule.
Our managers are usually here.
Usually?
When they're here, yeah.
Oh, this is unusual for them to not be here.
This is an unusual situation for a manager not to be here, but it's not. I cannot say why she's not here.
Yeah, and I didn't ask, but I would have been curious to ask that actually.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's unfortunate you guys are doing this to people. At least you're not charging $1 for the Wi-Fi.
No.
There's some libraries that'll charge $1. I wanted to ask the manager. Yeah, isn't that weird? Would you
I've never heard of that,
cool?
Charging for the Wi-Fi. But
Yeah, don't even need an ID. Just give them $1. That's the ID.
Huh.
Can you believe that? Yeah. I wanted to ask the manager. Is it a manager or a director?
We have a manager of the departments and a director of the library.
Okay, and neither one are here.
No, I don't know about the director.
The director would definitely likely not be here, like maybe once a month or so.
Oh no, she's here every day.
Every day? Both the director and the manager? Oh.
Monday through Friday.
Okay. Wow. This must be the director's main office for the other satellite libraries.
Yeah, the director's main office is in this building.
Yeah. Okay.
And then every building has a manager.
And the director's not here then?
I don't know if she's here.
Oh, okay. They're in a separate.
Yeah, they're.
Okay. Well, where may I?
That's what I was gonna say. If you right out here, are you parked out here?
Well, what building is it? The next one over? Or?
No, it's this one. But you have to go around the building, and there's a door.
Is there a sign?
There's a sign right there.
And I'll go around?
All the way around. So on the back of this building.
Yeah.
You just go to the back of this building and go up, and there's a doorbell. You hit that, and somebody else.
Because I saw the grass area, you seating.
Yes, right there.
And then
you go there. You just go
this is the grass area, so I'd walk down. They're like on that side.
Yes, right on.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go take a look. All right, thank you. Because I can't get on the Wi-Fi. I got nothing better to do. All right. I was told that there's a doorbell. Nope. Must be the very back. Oh, all right. There is a director here.
No, she's actually out to lunch right now. Can I give her a message?
Really? How long? Like, is she back? Did she just start her lunch, or is she? Like, what time? What time are we looking at?
I imagine she'd probably be back close to 1. Can I leave her a message?
Okay, 12 forward. It's 12 now?
Yeah.
Jeez. Just missed her, I guess.
Yeah?
Wow.
What can I do for you?
Maybe I'll try to come back later.
Okay.
So, I'll just, whatever.
All right.
Just wanted to ask a couple questions, but all right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not too happy about being on Martin Luther King Drive So I came down, I had to go through some woods, and I have to climb still. First I want to take a look at this. I can hear my echo over here. Get some light in there. Alright, I appear to be coming up on a fence. A fence. And some of it is falling down. In fact, the deer found a hole over here. I want to get on this road because then I should be able to get on the road I want from this one. It looks cut more than the deer did anything. Oh my god. It looks abandoned. I think it's abandoned. All right, what have we got in here? I got my light on already. Okay. Yeah. Just a very old looking, low hanging sewage. I want to get on this road. I guess I can't just pass through. Alright, if I go in this way, I'll have to come out this way. Still has this gas meter, but it looks very abandoned. Not so much across the street though. In fact, the guy is outside with his dog. And then this house definitely looks abandoned too. I don't see where the meter is. I don't have a street name for this main artery. Got a sign up. I think they used to have a storm door, but they got a lot of witnesses. Really good chance this is abandoned. Hard to tell though, because the grass is kind of mowed. Yeah, I think somebody's living there. Albee Street. Kind of a terrible street for walking on. So the news cycle seems to focus on people accidentally wandering onto other people's properties and getting shot. But I don't know what's more dangerous, being on the road or taking my chances on people's property when it's like this. It's like a 50-50 chance to get hit by a car or a bullet. There's practically no in between. Alright, so I know that I got salmonella poisoning. I need to practice throwing away bad food and also preserving the food. I could have preserved those eggs if I had ice. Could have thrown them in a container with ice. It's just that time of year when the winter is coming to an end and spring is coming in. And there's just hot, super hot days and super cold days like today, wearing my hat. A hot day, I went through a hot day and the eggs spoiled and went bad and got smelly, and I still ate them. I was kind of in disbelief. I thought that the shell would protect the egg, and I was very wrong. It still smelled even after I peeled the egg off. I was just too stupid. And now I suffer. It took a couple of days for this salmonella to really start causing pain, but it's settled in. Right, so I focused on just resting and keeping my stomach with the heat packs. I kept heat packs on my stomach, which they're no longer producing heat, so I can actually toss them now. I focused on keeping my stomach warm, and I just tried to stay rested. I didn't really drink a lot last night. I wasn't very thirsty, so I'm feeling okay. This might be a mild case, but you got to prepare for the worst because it's gotten bad. I've gotten gut inflammation. So since I'm feeling okay today, I think I'd like to go check out a few more landmarks in this town. The library here doesn't open until, and yeah, it's a nice day. Cooking some eggs after getting salmonella poisoning. I'm a little nervous, but I know what I did wrong. I'm still keeping them too. I'm really hesitant about tossing them. I just at least have to be aware that even though this may stink, all right, the water may stink because I'm not changing it enough. I at least have to be aware that anything that stinks doesn't mean I can eat it. If eggs go bad, I gotta toss them. That's the conclusion here. Alright, so I continue to learn that there's just things I don't want in this car anymore. I just cut out this plastic piece, I don't know, set in here somewhere. Took up a lot of space. I'll just tape this thing. I'll keep this mirror moving thing. I'll just tape it against the car door. And then I also have another this plastic thing on the other side I just took off. That took up space. So it really wasn't protecting anything. So these two things are gone now. And I'm just realizing this now. I don't want to deal with that. I could almost go for removing this entirely, because I can push the side view mirror. It's been kind of convenient. It does take electricity though, and I'm not happy about using electricity for anything else besides starting the car. Whoops. Alright, I want to dump this. It was like in here. I was originally trying to dump this vent because I wasn't happy with the amount of space I have. But I got the whole panel off. Now I got a ton of room to put the whole necklace with the GoPro 8 plus the batteries. Put a little wood piece in there to try to protect. I think I'm gonna go with this. So I covered up the vents with plastic. So yeah, more removal. Wow, I've been busy removing things. Alright, so all these little door panel things are gone. I gained a little extra space by removing this door panel thing, and on the other sides too. So all 4 doors now, I'm just taking these off just to get that a little extra space. Alright, so I pulled the panel out that was sitting. I want this gone. This panel right here, it's got metal, some weight and space. I need that foot space because this is always in the way, but now it'll push back. Got this number 1240. It gets covered up when the panel's in place. But I'm thinking I can still, you know, the hood, I can still open that hood without needing the metal panel. I like the foot room a lot. ODB is right there. They just hang. I'm not going to be kicking those wires. Alright, so I'm going to just kind of play around with cutting some onion, or lemon here. Alright, so I'm going to the old quarry. I have a problem with taking a lot of bad turns. Missed turns. Oh! Alright, to get to this, gotta take the back way. I didn't see this before. Alright, I'm dealing with a real challenge here. I don't even know if I'll make it through. I got a lot of, at this stage, I got a lot of root to deal with. I need both hands. It's quite a root structure though. I was having trouble remembering where to turn. But these barking dogs remind me. I remember those guys. Pretty much announcing this is the way. So anyway, I sent in the drone. Gordon Moore Park in East Alton, Illinois. Gordon Moore Park. No fishing off shelter. There's not too many shelters that are on the water. I think this is pretty much the first one I've ever seen. Doesn't look like it's used much. Probably doesn't have electricity they used to. I would think they probably disconnected this. Keep off water wheel and the fence. Seems fairly sturdy. Very old. This bridge is actually closed and it looks in bad shape. Little bending there in the support beams. Looks in really bad shape. This is an old old setup, which doesn't really even have a sidewalk that leads to it. I mean, it's not too old where they didn't make it with the plugins that have the safety extra, the third safety plug. The old Nelson Miller Bridge is too dangerous now. It looks a little warped. The wood looks a little gray. But it's not hard to bypass this, get a better look. I feel like smelling crushed garlic boosts the mood. Chasing squirrels up the tree. This is an interesting Eagle Scout project. I've never seen an Eagle Scouts take over the creation of a disc golf. Alright, taking another look at what I can move around or remove or whatever on this car. I see this thing that looks interesting, this wire that goes underneath the car, branches off from this main artery wire, goes to the lights. Don't want to mess with that. Also, this, wow, look at the space this takes up. It was for the seat. I want to bend this down somehow. What? Can I help you with something?
Is this your car?
What about it?
You can't be in here after dark.
Well, I don't want to see you around here after dark either. You hear me? Yeah. All right, Walmart parking lot in Alton, Illinois. Walmart parking lot in Alton, Illinois. Frog on the water fountain. A spring fling moved to Calvary Baptist Church gym at 11:30. So they build a playground, or no, they build a garden right next to the playground, and experience unique issues as a result. It's kind of something you don't really see too often. All right, so I'm gonna boil some eggs up. People have finally left. It gets really busy here in the morning time. I mean, there are employees, but also the park is very busy. And it's a shared parking lot with a sheriff's substation. I never noticed any sheriff cars, but I've been facing away from it. So I guess I have to assume that this 250 fine is for, well, actually it's green bordered. You got to think about it. 250 fine for the handicap reserved, but not the leased pets. Says you'd be ticketed and fined. Could be the same at 250, because they did also slide the 250 down to touch the all pets. So then that gives the impression that it also that it could be for the pets fine as well. Just want to note, I've never seen this sheet metal used as a raised bed before. This is a first for me. I wonder how that works. I got also wood here too. Sheet metal looks new. What a surprise. Another insect focused type of structure with no insects.